that go around, live from the Block Media, the Pavement, season 2. It was only right that I went and got Sinatra season, that I went and got Teabag. Hold on, now go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Well, I am your girl T. Lafayette.
You already know this is your boy A. Sinatra, man, representing that Remedy gang, man, live from the block.
Facts, block shit all day. What's up?
You on the
Remedy. So let's get right to it. So, who is Ace and T?
Well, A. Sinatra, man, you know, I'm just a culture guy, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Florida, man. I've been around, I lived in Atlanta, lived in Michigan for a while, now I'm in Texas, been here for a while. Man, I just, you know, I love music, I love writing, I love the art, the culture of everything, man, and you know, I just been doing my thing for a while, and I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me through my journey.
Okay.
I am, who is T? T is from Chicago, so I guess you could say I'm a little bit of a tough cookie to crack, if you want to say that. Hey, you
The Windy City.
The Windy City, it is cold up there, yes. Woo. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, I've just as well as he, you know, Ace, I've been everywhere too, and shoot, just his culture, love music, love rap music, love all types of music really, but I just stick to the rap, at least for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right, y'all definitely made a dent in the battle rap lane on the block. You know, y'all really make music. You know, I definitely commend both of y'all on that.
Thank you.
So, how was the transition from battle rap, you know, being in the studio making music to, you know, standing on stage, spitting bars? Because, you know, the stereotype is like battlers can't make music. So how was that going into battle rap for y'all?
Well, for me, the transition, it's a bit of a transition because like with music, especially like with our music is mostly like, you know what I'm saying, inspiring, like get your ass up and go type of music. We do a little smoking stuff sometimes.
Y'all just dropped a new video, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did just drop a new video.
YouTube, the Remedy, YouTube.
Yep, go look up YouTube, look for that Unbothered, that's the one that just dropped.
Right.
We also, you know, we have several videos on there for y'all to check out.
Solo projects coming, man. We got a whole slew of things. 2021 is gonna be a big year for the Remedy, for real.
Facts. But yeah, transition into battle rap, it is a transition because with battle rap, you kind of have to be in the mindset of angry, you kind of got to be a little aggressive, and if you don't like make music like that all the time, then it's definitely a transition.
So what would y'all say was the hardest part, or was it not hard? Because like you said, y'all are musicians, y'all like music. Was there any downfalls to it, or, you know, y'all have had success? Did y'all expect that?
Well, yeah, I expected it. Anything I put my name on, is I expect to be successful at it. And not only just because I'm confident in my ability, it's because I do my research. Before we jumped in the ring and battle rap, we watched a bunch of battles, we attended a bunch of events. We really did our research and figured out what we wanted to do and how we was gonna attack it. So by the time we stepped in the ring for the first time, we was ready. You know, I watched Trebo Dose. I watched Shiest and Skits and
all them boys.
And Molly G and all the cats that was before us, you know what I'm saying? We watched those guys, we watched their battles, we watched their performances. So when it was our turn, you know, we just did our thing, like we do.
So what about you, T? Did the success was a surprise for you as you've been able to do that and make a name for yourself?
I'm gonna say a little bit of a surprise because just the whole us battle rapping was new to us, but I'm not surprised because, you know, we take whatever we get, like, because the block has a following already and stuff like that, so we take whatever we get and we put our own work into it, you know what I'm saying, as far as we go. And so I knew that we were gonna, if we kept the same, you know, mindset like we do in our music, that we'll get the fans, we'll, you know what I'm saying, elevate and stuff like that. Like he said, we did a lot of research. So in doing all the research, we're learning. I'm still researching, he's still researching, and we still learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 6 battles in right now, so yeah.
So at this point, being battlers, being musicians, does one ever take a backseat to another at some point?
It has to, with me, because I feel like a lot of battlers or a lot of musicians, their downfall is they don't put their all into whatever they're doing. See, we do music, we do battle rap, but not at the same time. You see what I'm saying? If I'm battle rapping, I take that time to battle rap. So if it's like, I say I want to jump back in the ring, I'll take 6 months and I just strictly battle rap, you know? If
so
I'm
not
doing
both at the same time.
Not at the same time.
No,
because I can't have that. It's hard to, you know, to focus when you have so much on your plate already. So what I do is I just focus on battle rap if that's what I'm doing. If I'm doing the music, I'll take a break and the battle rap takes a back seat. And you know, I do the music for a while.
So with that, you know, you all, y'all definitely let it be known that y'all have a following.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
y'all bring people to events. Y'all definitely let that be known. So, you know, is there a difference in regards to a battle rap following and a music following? Have you tried to, you know, merge the two, or is that kind of difficult? Because I heard, you know, some battlers that say they make music, but the fans of their music may not necessarily like the battles, and vice versa. Is there any?
We
type
try
of
to coincide and bring them together. You know.
I
But
mean,
is that tough,
we brought a lot of people
Okay.
actually who were just only fans of the music and turned them on to the battle rap. So
Definitely.
yeah,
They just if somebody's a fan of you, they're gonna follow whatever you do.
facts.
That's what a real fan is. So
And we have pretty loyal fans, pretty hardcore fans.
Shout out to the
so-
fans, the Remedy fans, man. Everybody who buy
Thanks.
merch and support and come to the events and everything, for real, we appreciate y'all.
Okay, so definitely. You know, there's a segment I like to do. I like to call it the bar breakdown. So I'm
Okay.
gonna start with you first. Hey, let's get right to it.
Let's go.
Hold on real quick. Let me pull this paper out real quick.
You know, you went live, and I like to call you the live king, because when you do go live in the group, it turns up.
It does.
And one
All the
thing
time.
yeah, and one thing you said you're probably one of the people that have some of the most slept on bars. So
That's
this is
true.
the point I wanted to get to. If it's beef, I'm coming with all caps, big text. This type of heat ain't fair. Y'all gonna have to replace this big tummy like, replace this dummy like big text. How you even made it this far on that weak shit is way beyond me. Cause this fake nigga ain't gonna shake nothing when the stakes get raised. He beyond beef. So just going to, you know, your writing process, and I see you reveling in those bars. Just talk about going into, you know, your writing process and why you feel that way as far as, you know, your bars being slept on in that manner.
Man, it's like, you know, at a lot of events, a lot of guys, when they get in the building, they already drunk. They get drunker in the building.
Facts.
A lot of times, and it's all love, man. I'm stating facts. When they get in the building, they want to hear, you know, I fucked your mom, or your sister was on my dick last night. They want to hear, you know, shit like that, and it's cool. But when I write, I like to get in depth. When I said they're gonna have to replace this big dummy, like big text, you know, it's bars, it's double and triple entendres that people don't necessarily catch in the building. But when I first started, like I said, I did my research, and I was told never rap for in the building. Because a lot of times people are drunk, people don't catch it, people might be talking during that bar, whatever the case may be, they don't catch it, but they'll always catch it on film.
Yeah.
So I rap for the camera. And that right there, that's one of my favorite lines right there, because he said, when it's time for beef, you know what I'm saying? He said he way beyond beef.
And the beyond beef, that was, some folks ain't catch it, but that was hard.
Yeah,
So
appreciate it, man, appreciate it.
definitely, I got a bar breakdown from Miss Lafayette as well. Let's get right to it. Y'all remember that Coming to America scene? Well, this like something, cause, excuse me, my bad, I messed that up. Excuse me, let me get it right. Y'all remember that Coming to America scene? Well, this something like that. Cause no matter how much she jump and bark like a big dog, it ain't gonna make this lame queen. So I wanna ask you, Miss Lafayette, hands down, where do you feel that you're at right now? Cause you definitely made a lane in not just female battle rapping, but battle rap as a whole, because you battle men, you battle women. Where do you feel that you're at right now? Do you feel you get the credit you deserve?
Depends on where I'm at. If I'm getting the credit I deserve, I guess you could say. But I mean, I people who gravitate towards me, you know what I'm saying? So it's really not about getting credit per se, because I just do it for the enjoyment. Really, I don't do it for the credit. Like, the battle rap part is fun to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. You get your credit, T? Do you get your credit?
I mean, I get my credit sometimes, and sometimes I don't. No, I'm keeping it real. I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I get my credit. Like I said, it depends on where I'm at. And I hate to say it, but it seems like I get like more credit out of town.
Okay. So that's gonna go to my next question, because I saw your recent Death Wish battle, sir. That was a great battle. Shout out to you on that one. So, you know, hitting the road, and you are both actually married, correct? Y'all are married in real life.
Yes.
So with that, you know, there are plenty of other battle rap duos that are married and things of that nature. So what are the pros and cons, especially as far as like going on the road, you know, knowing that you do have a spouse and even just dealing with the other stuff going on, especially when it can go into battles? Because one thing I can say, I've never seen anything real disrespectful be said to either one of you about your spouses. So how do y'all go about that?
Well, it's all about how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I can say that people do respect the relationship that we have. They don't, you know, take it too far past that. Of course, she's fair game because she's a battle rapper as well. So I expect to hear T bars when I battle, and likewise, she expects to hear Ace bars. So, but you know, as far as the other stuff, we just try to lock in, man. And I try not to let all the outside noise get to me, because that's how you get distracted. That's how you stumble and choke in your battles. So I just try to stay focused on my opponent and do the best job that I can do. And I don't worry about all the other stuff. But yeah, they pretty much respect the relationship, and they don't take it too much past battle rap as far as we've experienced.
Sometimes.
So far.
Okay, so
I mean, okay, I'm gonna tell you though.
All right, go ahead.
Now, in the ring, the men are way more disrespectful to each other than the women are. Outside of the ring, the women are way more disrespectful than the men are. And where it comes to them, well, it don't really hurt my feelings or nothing like that, you know, but where they think they can disrespect me at, is they be like, oh, I'll fuck Ace, I'll do that, whatever. I'll be like, yeah, the only ain't gonna go because you ain't fine. So if you fine, come on now. But for real though, real talk though, and that don't bother me though. So I guess the next person gonna be like, oh, I ain't gonna use that. I mean, use it or not, that shit don't bother me. But that's where they do try to get disrespectful, and sometimes it comes up in people's lives, or they ciphers or something like that. There's a bar like about fucking Ace. I'm like, what the fuck? We ain't even battling right now. Say that shit for the ring, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It comes with the territory, though.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so you all both are married, so I want to get to the next question that I have. You know, battle rap crews. Y'all are married, and y'all are very much so independent artists in your own right. So how do y'all feel about that? You know, do you all write, you know, with each other, or how does that process go with you all? And would y'all ever join a battle rap crew?
First of all, we don't write for each other
at all.
Who wants to write? I write my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why would I write mine and hers? That's double the work.
And then why are we writing for each other? Let me tell you, that right there don't make no sense at all. And people say it all the time, oh, Ace wrote for T wrote for Ace. If we're writing for each other, we can write our own shit. You see what I'm saying?
Because I was just thinking, like, y'all both battled Doug Funny, but it was literally two different battles.
Two totally different battles.
What we do is we spar with each other, just like anybody else.
Right.
I write some stuff, I bring it to T, and I spit it for her. She tell me if it's good, she tell me if it's not, and she does the same thing.
Right.
She writes stuff, and she's like, yo, Ace, check this out. And I'm like, yeah, that's dope. That's gonna hit in the room. That's what we do. But I'm not sitting there writing and say this. And she's not doing that for me. So,
and that's
a false narrative that people create.
Right.
And this is my thing. Even if we were writing for each other, would that be a bad thing? Because it's just us. Who are we? Right? We supposed to be whack. We supposed to.
Right.
Who are we? If I did write everything she said, or if she wrote everything I said, so what?
But actually, the thing is, though, if we were whack, people wouldn't be saying that.
Exactly. That just tells you.
Because if you whack, they just gonna say you whack. They're not gonna accuse you of getting your bars written from somebody else. They're gonna be like, oh, you whack.
Right, but they're like, oh, T wrote this for Ace, or Ace wrote that for T.
Crazy.
Make it make sense.
Right, it don't.
No.
Have y'all been approached by any other battle crews, or has any? You don't have to say any names. Has anybody ever extended you all an invitation or anything of that nature?
Well, first of all, I feel like we're a crew in our own right. Like, we are naturally, we already have our own brand, so it wouldn't make no sense for us to join a crew anyway. And with the battle rap crew thing, I don't mind it so much if, like, I didn't feel like people didn't use that to avoid. They talking about people be ducking to avoid battling certain people.
Yeah.
They try to team up and stuff like that. So, because instead of you having to battle somebody, you get to write with that person instead. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a little scary move to me. So, you know, unless they've already battled. If they already battled or whatever, and then they decide to join the crew, I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. Right. I just don't prefer, I've never been like that. I've always been an individual. I lived in Chicago all my life. did not join the gang or none of that stuff like that because I don't like people telling me what to do. So I'm like, that's not gonna work for me. That amount of people is just, it's too much.
Okay, the one thing y'all brought up and the one thing we talked about off camera was, you know, the false narratives. You know, the Live King, he had a recent live and he addressed a lot of that. And now, I'm not gonna put anybody's names out there, but one thing I've heard is that like a lot of people want to battle Ace, but you know, Ace kind of ducks people. So I definitely want to kind of clear that false narrative right now. If does Ace duck people or Ace just like,
listen,
go ahead.
The only thing we ducking in 2021 is whack rappers, okay? I'm not battling no more whack rappers. If you below me, you beneath me, I'm not battling you. If you don't get at least 1,000 views on your battles, I'm not battling you. If you don't have people come to support you at the event, I'm not battling you. If you don't share the battles, I'm not battling you, bro. If you don't have a name, if you're not doing no work, why should I put my brand on the line and put my hard work and effort in if you're not gonna do the same? That's all I'm saying.
If you don't come prepared.
If you choking in
gosh,
you choking in battles, these guys like no.
Right.
No. Get your weight up, man.
Because that takes time, man. Writing for battles, even if it's a one-rounder, it takes time. You know what I'm saying? It takes time away from, you know, house kids and stuff
daily
like
living.
that.
You have to set aside time to do this.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna set aside time for my kids, set aside time from work, set aside time from doing other things in my life to write, I want it to be worth it. That's all.
Right.
So Ace doesn't duck.
I don't duck nothing.
Okay.
I don't duck no smoke.
No smoke.
Nothing but whack rappers. That's all we ducking.
Okay, because I know everybody knows, like you say you're going to have a big 2021.
Yes, sir.
And it's been known that Molly G's,
yes,
you know, one of the block staples, you're going to take on
Salute
him.
to Molly G. I got to take his head off.
You know, so for both of y'all, my next question, your op list. So who are some people that need to see Ace and T, whether, I don't know if y'all be interested in a 2-on-2 or even 1-on-1.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
who are people that y'all feel like they need to see Ace and T?
Well, for me, everybody that wrote for Versa. Everybody that wrote for Versa, I want to see y'all because of the fact that I was in my 4th battle and she barely beat me with y'all bars. So everybody that done outed for writing for her, come see me. If you wanted to battle me, you should have just battled me anyway. You feel me?
T21 in the Versa battle. You know what I'm saying? Versa did great. Her performance was great. But bar for bar, if we strictly talking bars, T easy, man.
Keeping it a buck in regards to that battle, I think the fact that T did not have as many battles showed, and Versa was able to outclass her in a lot of ways.
I agree. I have no argument with that. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I would be having to battle her performance.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? With me being new and not being as comfortable as she is, you know, I knew that was probably gonna be like maybe the edger, maybe. But bar for bar, no.
Okay, so I feel at this point now you've definitely grown to be a better battler, and I think, you know, the Versa, that battle, we probably wanted it, the fans wanted it a little bit early. So could there ever be a Versa versus T Part 2?
Woo! No, I don't know, man. We gonna have to see about that. We'll see.
We'll table it right now.
We've talked about it. Oso's talked about it, but I don't know at this point.
It just depends on.
It really just depends on, like, I don't want to do it too early just like that because I don't want it. First of all, my first 10 battles, 2 of them can't be Versa. That's not gonna happen at all.
Understand.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe a little bit time.
Give it a little bit more time, and you know what I'm saying. But
we'll see.
We'll see.
All right, Ace. So you pretty much gave battlers a checklist who want to see you going forward. Now I've been very vocal. Like, I would love to see you versus Deuce Freight, due to the fact that, you know, y'all both make music. Like, y'all can really rap. Is that a battle that you'd ever want to take on?
Listen, man. Like I tell everybody, man, Deuce Freight is a good dude, man. I would hate, after I battle somebody, it's gonna be no love left. Like, everybody I've battled, they hate me.
Same here.
They hate me. You know why? Because I fucking put my foot on their neck. I don't want to do Deuce like that. But if I have to do it, man, I'm gonna take his head off.
So that's not a battle that you wouldn't shy away from if the opportunity was right?
I would not shy away from it. I would hate to do it, but, you know, sometimes things gotta be done, man.
Okay, so my next question. What would you all say is probably the biggest mistakes battlers make early on?
Not preparing. not preparing. I saw that at the last battle, like with all the new boot campers, all you new boot campers, prep, man. Like, even if your bars aren't like the best, if you prep and you, as we see with my battle, I hate to keep bringing it up, but if you see with my battle, if you like look like you comfortable out there and stuff like that, and you know your stuff, your material, especially like also say if you wrote it, you should remember it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it sucks as a fan because I'm not just a battle rapper. I'm a fan. I was a fan first. So when I come to the battles and I ain't battling, I want to see people get down, and I be excited to see the new battlers and stuff like that. And y'all up there choking and all that stuff like that. It's like, oh man,
you gotta prep, man.
You gotta prep.
So, and one thing I definitely give you all credit, because y'all have been here for a second, but y'all don't take on a lot of battles.
Yeah.
So even early on coming into this, were you all selective, or y'all just knew y'all were going to measure your battling going forward with that?
Well, at first,
we was in boot camp at first, so also just gave us.
So yeah,
the battle against Knowledge is a classic. The battle against Knowledge is a classic.
Appreciate that.
I'd like to see him back on the block. That was a classic.
When you're in boot camp, you really can't call the shots.
Right.
Also hit you up, he say, hey, battle this person, you either take it or not. So I had no say so in my boot camp battles. I took whatever he gave me. After I got a little season, got out of boot camp, had a couple more battles, now I'm finally getting to the point where I want to be more selective, and that's fine.
Right. Okay, so next up, I think I pretty much hit on the pros and cons of being married and battling. But anything else y'all want to throw out there in regards to that?
Oh man.
I mean, just because it just like we said, with the whole family thing, it just take a lot of time.
Right.
So with it taking so much time, not only is we taking time away from our kids and life, we taking time away from each other and stuff like that. And sometimes you got to be in that aggressive mindset. So if he in that aggressive mindset because he battling, that part of it sucks a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I might walk in, he like, I'm like, damn niggas, you're not battling me. You know what I'm saying? Or the same thing. I be like, what, nigga? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. What you say? It be like that sometimes because when you battling, especially like with the promo and stuff like that,
right,
it get intense, and you see how it gets down.
And
on
y'all
you.
have great sense of humor. I give y'all credit. Y'all now granted, if you come for Ace and T, you got to be ready for Ace and T. And y'all have great sense of humor. Did y'all have to develop that, or y'all were already like that, coming into battle rap? Because one thing I do talk about too, a lot of battle rappers about, like, some people on stage and some people when they promo, they're not the same person off stage, right, and that could be problematic.
Oh my goodness, that's what happened.
Like, was that an adjustment too, in a sense?
Not really, man. Life teaches you to have a sense of humor, man, because, you might be in the workplace working with somebody that you can't stand. You can't jump on them. You can't do what you want to do to them. Mm-hmm. You got to, have a sense of humor, you know what I'm saying? So I believe life has taught me to have a sense of humor and not just go from 0 to 10 off bat. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you just don't stand for as far as disrespect and stuff like that. But in battle rap, it's kind of different because that person is trying to troll you. They're trying to get you off of your square, trying to get you out of your comfort zone. But you got to remain steadfast and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't working. You know what I mean? So, it just come with it. Life taught me to just have a sense of humor. And I'd rather laugh before I beef with you, man.
All right, so same way with you, T, Jazz.
I mean, I grew up roasting and getting roasted, so... Shoot, I went to Chicago public schools and they did not play. So, and shoot, we roast each other all day. Oh, yeah. We roast our kids.
Yeah.
Even the little one, they gonna get roasted too. That's just something in our house, man. We roast everybody, man. So it's second nature.
So being real musicians, making music, what would you say bigger politics, battle rap or industry music?
I think it's the same. I think it's the same in rap. I mean, entertainment, the workplace, if you're in corporate America, politics, as you can see, like, politics is politics is politics. You can't escape it. It's everywhere.
But you just got to be, the way around that is to be solid. Don't kiss nobody's ass. Don't take no shit. Don't start no shit. And just be solid, be who you are, and that will shine through over time.
Thanks.
The real always lasts, man. The fake is always exposed, that ass kissing, that gossiping, pillow talking, that, all that stuff like that. It gets exposed, man.
Every time.
it gets exposed. So just be solid, remain humble, man, and just do your thing, man.
Okay, so before we get out of here, one thing I definitely want y'all to talk about is the Remedy music. If somebody's watching this for the first time, what can they expect from the Remedy, and what are some songs that they should check out? But let us know what we can expect if someone's listening to the Remedy for the first time.
Man,
we got so many songs, man. Just go to YouTube, go to SoundCloud, go to Spotify. One of my favorite songs is Ashtray, of course, because I smoke to calm my nerves. So, you know, I play Ashtray and it calms me down whenever I'm excited. We got Do It. That song makes you want to work out and get to the money.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
We got a lot of joints. Like I said, the Remedy is an experience, man. We try to give vibes with our music.
Try to touch on different parts of life and stuff like that, because everybody ain't out here trapping. I know I ain't out here trapping. I don't want to pretend like I'm out here
not
trapping.
a dope boy, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and if you is, hey, and they have music for that and stuff like that, and ain't nothing wrong with it, because I listen to it too, because it make me want to get to the money. But at the same time, you know, everybody ain't trapping. Somebody might have just lost their job, or you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know, it's millions of people working regular 9 to 5s, or you know what I'm saying, trying to make ends meet, or struggling with their kids, or you know, them type of things. So we speak a lot on that. So you can expect, like, just, you know, you can pick a song for your situation type of thing.
Facts. 2021 solo album, Sinatra. Lafayette got a solo album dropping.
Yep, and check out that Unbothered.
Right, the Unbothered video, very colorful. If you could just talk about that,
as you can see, I'm a colorful person.
If you can talk about Unbothered, like it's a very nice video. If you could talk about that video for a second, the Unbothered video.
Well, with Unbothered, what I really wanted to do, because the name of the EP is Black Girl Magic that I'm working on, and with as far as Black Girl Magic and what it means to me, it's like all of the different sides of me. So what you saw was, you know what I'm saying, Queen T and the, you know, me with my daughter and stuff like that, and me giving her the tea. You know, we had our little tea party out there. Then you saw the businesswoman in the office, you know, throwing money and stuff like that. And then you saw, you know, the fun, colorful side of me, you know what I'm saying, where I was dancing and roller skating and all that. All of them things are me, like different parts of me, because everybody, I'm the type of person that you can't put in the box. Like the next video might not be anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I just like to try different stuff, and I really wanted to have fun with that video. So
with that, with the music, do y'all stay only collaborating with other musicians, or do y'all look to sometimes, you know, connect and collabo with battle rappers, or how is that?
Originally, we wanted to. I didn't want to, and this was, like I said, we do our research, and we researched it before we drop. Originally, when we first started, I didn't want to do a lot of collaborations. I just wanted us to be exposed for who we are.
Right.
You know, a lot of people come in the game and they got an album full of features. Right. Like, you know, like we don't know who you are.
Facts.
And like I said, J. Cole is one of my favorite artists too, and he always goes platinum without features. Right. So we try to follow that path. But the new music that we got coming out, 2021, we starting to have a lot of features on our stuff, and it doesn't matter if you're a battle rapper or if you're just a straight musician rapper. If you don't, let's work.
Yeah.
All right, so let me cut the chase on my question. Y'all make the best music on the block?
Of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I definitely wanted to ask.
Of course.
Because there are other musicians on the block. Yeah. Some guys who I didn't even know rap. But I definitely want to know, y'all feel that y'all make the best music on the block?
Hands down, the Remedy got the best music going. You know, shout out to a lot of people that's doing their thing. But
no, I mean, and it's some dope musicians on the block. Like, it's a lot of musicians on the block. More, like you said, more than I expected. But and everybody do their thing in their own right. But you know, I don't think nobody is as consistent as us.
No. And if you think you do, let's do the verses. Let's set it up. Let's set it up on the pavement. Live from the block to Pavement. We can do the verses, 10 songs. Bring your best 10 songs and let's get it.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. We got the Remedy, Ace and T. Thank you so much for your time.
No doubt.
Live from the block to Pavement. Go ahead and take us out.